Hello, my name is Jeff Bain. I work for AgPro Ohio. I am located at the Hillsboro, Ohio location. Today I'm going to talk to you about N530C air seeders, or N500 air seeders. 30 just happens to be, it's a 30-foot model. And tell you that things that are really nice about this seeder and will help your operation, we believe. This seeder runs off the same SeedStar platform as our current line of planters. Runs off a 4640 display. It is a power generation, is driven by power generation system, whether it be a PTO generator or a hydraulic generator, which runs off of 56 volts, is what it takes to drive the 4 meters, which singulate your seed going out to your rows. With that being said, you can get several configurations, a 10-inch spacing or 7.5-inch spacing. You can convert them to either a 20 or a 15-inch spacing for your needs for your crop, which is really simple and easy to change over from one to the other. Move back here and look at the shank and the seed boot, the gauge wheel, the closing wheel, and the infer press, the firmer, and the seed boot. As you can look at some of the arms, the arm is basically the same as it's been on several of our past drills. They have redesigned the seed boot, made it a little shorter, a little narrower, a little heavier, more durable. You can still set your gauge, your depth, and your tension on your closing wheels the same as you had on the 1990 air seeders. Still the same version. They've changed the gauge wheel of it, like they did with the planters there a couple years ago. They've done away with a solid gauge wheel and went to a lighter weight gauge wheel. It's just as durable, but it doesn't allow trash to build up behind it, where you usually get stalks and stuff build up between the seed disc opener and the gauge wheel. From there, the seed delivery system comes down and into the seed boot. Same as it's been on other model years, as far as the hosing and what you're seeing as far as seed delivered. Okay, we get back to the seed delivery part, where it comes out of the seed tank and then it is sent out to your row units. The seed delivery is set up of 4 plenums, so it allows you to have section control up to 4 sections. It allows you to have curve compensation. By being able to have 4 sections, it's electric motor driven, as we talked about before in our intro. They are 56 volt motors, just very similar to what we have on our electric drive planters. The convenience of a plenum back here, where you can stand up and get a hold of things, is you're able to open up the plenums, drop them down for a blockage reason or anything, and be able to see right into your seed meters. So if you have blockage here at the meter, or you have blockage in your seed delivery hose system, whichever it may be, it allows you to get there. This will also swing back out of the way if you would have something in your tank, or you can pick your slide up and get to your tank. And being able to get it out without having to dig clear to the bottom of your tank to get to what you need. Very simple, very easy. Some key features of the N530C drill, since it's running off a SeedStar platform, the same as your current configuration of planters. You will be able to go into your monitor, pick whatever population that you want by weight, and that will allow you to get your tank, your population close by weight. Where all your other drills in the past has been kind of a controlled spill, this is a little more precise than what we were used to seeing. With that being said, they send you, when you buy a drill, they send you this handy dandy little kit that has scales, a scale bag. So in other words, you're able to calibrate every one of these 4 meters. You can do it each meter individually, or you can do 1 meter and combine them together and do the calibration off it. In this kit, they send you a scale to weigh with, And then they send you a bag, as we discussed earlier, that you take off your plenum where your feed hoses go. You would attach this bag. You go up in your monitor. You explain to it what you're doing, what seed size roughly you have. And then you can come back here. You can set it and do a mobile runoff. And you can run off that individual row or that individual group of rows for one motor. After you get your bag full, you take and you set it up. There's a deal over here, a hook right here that you hang everything on, your scale, your bag. Weigh what your bag is, go up and put that into your monitor. You can tell it at that point in time that you want it to do every row or you wanted it to do that individual motor. And that will set your population off of that. And the way that it gets that is your drills are set up with scales built into them. You can either do them with scales or it has a calibration value that you can put in. Some models didn't have scales, but most that we have out have scales on them. Okay, in conclusion today, talking about your N530C, one of the key features we forgot is it does have active hydraulic downforce. Back on the days of the 1990 air seeders or even the 750 drills, you had a gauge where you set 500 pounds of down pressure or 750 pounds of down pressure. Today, if you want 200 pounds of down pressure, it will maintain that 200 pounds of down pressure by being active. Or you can go into your display and put it on just a set point for just if you wanted it to not move from that and wanted it just set it as a set point, you could. Well, that concludes what we have about the N530C. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to any of your salesmen at any of your local Ag Pro stores. Thank you.